Is LeBron a top 3 Game 7 performer in NBA history?
Top 3,
Top one. Top one.
You guys
just know the best Game 7 performance in NBA history off the top of your head.
I know LeBron's the best.
Why is he better than Bill Russell in Game 7s?
Because LeBron actually played against guys that were actually real NBA players. That's why.
They were in the NBA. They were in the NBA.
Who? Like who?
They were in the NBA. Every player on the roster in the 60s was in the NBA. They were in the National Basketball.
That's not the NBA I know. I'll tell you that right now. That's a bad league.
They were in the NBA.
Bill Russell played against a 9-team league. A 9-team league.
They were in the NBA. They were in
a 9-team league.
Okay.
The level of competition that Bill Russell had, it's not the same. The teams that he faced.
I'm talking about the numbers. We could look at the statistics alone.
Put LeBron back then.
Game 7s.
What's LeBron's numbers in Game 7s?
I know it's like 34.
Let me look it up. Let me look at LeBron's game.
I mean, you can look it up. I know it's
you look up Bill Russell's game. Mars, are you serious? We really having
15 and
I don't get why Bill Russell isn't the greatest Game 7 player of all time.
Bill Russell averaged 11 points. Them boys had a squad.
Bill Russell's not an offensive player.
LeBron's Game 7s averages 35, 10, and 6 in 8 games on.
What's his record? What's his record?
49%. Hold on, I'm about to see.
Yo, when y'all say that guys were plumbers and other things, y'all do know that guys had other jobs just because it wasn't as lucrative as it is today to be in the NBA. Like,
yeah, it's fun. I can't wait.
Y'all know that I got.
I can't wait for people to.
I don't know what you said. You cut out.
Yeah, you did cut out.
I said, yeah, that don't got nothing to do with ability.
Yeah, it wasn't the money.
There wasn't the TV money that there is today. So guys had other jobs. Like that's.
I know that, but
that's more money. Like that is such a corny statement. Like some, because there's WNBA players that are lawyers during the off season and shit like that. Like it's not because they're not good basketball players, it's because they don't have that much. There's not that much money like there is today. Y'all realize like before y'all was watching the NBA, it wasn't always as publicized as it is today. Like there wasn't these big, huge TV deals.
Oh no,
guys weren't getting $1 million contracts for not doing shit yet.
Because they sucked. That's why.
I'm off, bro. You're not even logical, bro. I'm not.
The league was not good. It was not a marketable league.
It was just. It was
literally once all the, not trying to be mean, but once all the black players started coming in the league, Bob Cousy started fading out.
They still weren't making those.
Bill Russell was one of the black players.
Yeah, no, I give Bill Russell his prop. Bill Russell was prop, but Bill Russell wasn't facing cold black players every night. Tell me who he was facing. Tell me who.
Will Chamberlain.
You don't know no white boys. You don't know no white boys that got game.
Robertson had melanin last I checked.
You don't know no white boys that got game.
Jerry West was nice.
It was
Elgin Baylor had melanin.
Tell me that
Elgin Baylor had
majority white. That's a good league.
You don't know. So you don't know no white boys that got game.
I mean, Jerry West had game.
I've been in AAU tournaments and deep in playoff runs and stuff. And when you play them white teams, that's not dribbling all over, trying to be fancy and shit, they'll bust your ass.
They got better team games.
Y'all crazy? Don't fall. Don't.
We're talking about the 60s. We're not talking about 2023.
I don't care if we talking about the 20s. Don't go for that. Like that shit. I know that shit sounds good and it's funny for TikTok.
But they're not good. They're not good.
Dumb.
They're not good.
Yeah,
so Bob Cousy's a good player.
I see. You don't know what you're talking about.
Is Bob Cousy a good player?
Mid. Bob Cousy's mid.
Bob Cousy's bad. No,
that's fine. Bob Cousy's bad. Bob Cousy was Bill Russell's starting point guard, and he won rings with him.
And guess what?
Bill Russell won rings with him, and he's bad. Bill Russell won rings with him, and he's bad.
Bob Cousy was the starting point guard. Guess why? That's why they had a bad offense back then. They were not winning.
And what was their defense? And what was their defense? And who led
their defense? And
who led that? And who led that?
Who was it? It was Bill Russell.
Okay, and was Bill Russell playing defense in those game 7s? Was he playing defense in those game 7s? Was he playing defense in those game 7s?
I am on your side.
Fine. Was he playing defense in those game 7s?
He was. Yes.
Okay, so why is he not a better game 7 player than LeBron?
Because LeBron still faced better competition than him.
I'm not talking about the competition. I'm talking about how well they both played, not about who they played. How well they both played.
LeBron played defense in game 7 too.
I'm not talking about them. I don't know what Bill Russell averaged in game 7s. I don't care about the numbers in the 60s. I'm just saying, if Bill Russell was that great defensively, like you said, like we all know, leading the best defenses of all time, beating teams in game sevens. I don't think he ever lost in a game 7, playing the best defense ever in game 7s. Why is he not the greatest game 7 player of all time?
9 Hall of Famers on the squad.
Name the Hall of Famers.
I don't mind.
Name the Hall of Famers he had.
I can name them. Sam Jones, Casey Jones, John Havlicek, Bob Cousy,
Casey Jones,
Tommy Heinsohn. Like, come on, man.
How good was Casey Jones? How good was Casey Jones?
You don't know nothing.
How good was Casey Jones? How good was Casey Jones? How good was Casey Jones?
Casey Jones was not good.
What you mean? They was good. They was good.
How good was Casey Jones? How good was Casey Jones?
Sam Jones?
Sam Jones was great. Sam Jones was great.
How good was John Havlicek?
John Havlicek was great. He hit his peak after Bill Russell. He was at his best post Bill Russell. True or false? He was at his best post Bill Russell. True or false?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Was he
at his best before or after Bill Russell?
Listen,
I mean, during or after Bill Russell?
Did Bill Russell play offense and defense like LeBron had to in
he did.
multiple game 7?
He did do that though.
LeBron was playing defense in those game 7s in 2018.
Yeah, but LeBron been playing since 2003, so we got.
We're talking about all his game 7s. We're talking about all his game 7s. We're talking about all his game 7s.
Yeah, so here's Bill Russell's game 7 stats.
Bill Russell's game 7 stats in that game.
Bill Russell's game 7 stats.
Game 7, the 3-1 comeback, the most legendary comeback. LeBron played. Did he play in that game 7? Did he play defense?
LeBron played good defense in that game. I'm gonna say 2018 when he played 2 game 7.
What about offense in that series?
Yeah, LeBron played offense. No one's doubting that.
Okay, that's
no one's doubting that. Bill Russell also played offense, and he played the best defense ever.
What was Bill Russell?
And he played the best defense ever.
Tell me, Bill Russell.
Well, Mars, I just don't get it.
I don't know what he averaged in game 7s. I don't know.
Well, how you got a opinion?
I have it right here. I have it.
Mustard has it.
I have it. His game 7s.
You can't have an opinion on something with nothing to back it up, though.
I'm talking about Bill Russell playing the best defense of all time in game 7s and never
Bill Russell's
game
7s. His game 7, 19 points a game, 29 rebounds, and 4 assists on 45% shooting from the field.
So 19 points and 29 rebounds.
19, 29, and 4.
While never losing and playing the best defense of all time, but all of a sudden I can't say that's the best.
See, here's the thing though, Mars. I have no problem with you thinking that he
didn't average 20 rebounds back then.
I have no problem with you thinking that
30 people averaged 20 rebounds.
Okay, I don't know about 30, but
there was 8 teams, so now you're saying 4 people on every team averaging 30 rebounds.
People was getting 20 rebounds. He wasn't. Julius Erving averaged 20 rebounds. Don't get it, Mars.
Julius Erving played 10 years after Bill Russell.
You know what I'm saying? Back at the
But Mars, hold up, Mars. I have no problem if you think Bill Russell is the best game 7 performer, but you cannot ignore the context of who they play. If LeBron is playing against some of the greatest defenses and players that we've ever seen, he faced look at the game 7s. The 06 Pistons, the 2008 Celtics, the 2012 Celtics, Indiana, that's that. But San Antonio in 2013, Golden State, a 73-9 team. Like Boston in 2018, one of the best defenses in the league. Like this is better competition. And in some of these, he's not even the favorites in these series. And like we know the level of competition is better. Like some of these series, I think back then you only had to win 3 games to win in the first round, right?
It was like that until like 2000. It was like that.
No, I'm saying the first round. In the first round,
yeah, it was like that until like 2003. That's not just the old.
That's what I'm saying. Bill Russell didn't have to go through some 7-game series in the first round because the rules. The league was just so different back then. Back then they didn't even have goaltending.
Was Bill?
But
was he ever the underdog?
Time then is he in your top 5?
If I choose to rank those guys, yes, Bill Russell's in my top 5.
Okay, and that's fair. If you're that consistent, then that's fine. Yes. But you have to also understand some people are going to value the level of competition over that. Because by that logic, I assume Wilt Chamberlain's in your top 10 too, huh?
Yeah, he's in my top 10.
Okay,
when I choose to rank him, yes.
So the level of competition doesn't bother you as much.
When I'm ranking players, if I'm trying to be objective, it would make sense to rank you relative to the time you played. I can't just try to transport Bill Russell 60
So
years.
Bill got to be the GOAT then, right? He got to be in your top.
No, he's not the GOAT. He's 4th, I think. 4th.
Why isn't he the GOAT?
Because I think LeBron James is the GOAT. I think Michael Jordan is 2nd. I think Kareem is 3rd. And I think Bill Russell is 4th.
I assume it's the scoring gap between them then, right?
I think all of them being clearly better offensively is
the
very
offensive prowess.
Yes, I think.
Why doesn't that apply to like Shaq? Why doesn't that apply to Shaq?
Because for me, the reason I don't have Shaq as high is because his longevity isn't as high as the other guys. When I'm doing my peak list, Shaq is
Bill Russell. Bill Russell only played about the same amount of years as Shaq.
I agree with.
Yeah, and the issue is when I'm doing longevity, the era you play in, like I said, is relevant. 12 years in the 60s isn't the same as playing 12 years in the 2010s. There's differences. It's not the same thing. Bill Russell had elite longevity for his time. 12 years is elite longevity for that time. 12 years in the 2000s isn't as elite longevity. So that's the reason. But Shaq is literally right behind Bill Russell. Bill Russell's 4, Shaq's 5. Literally,
that's fine. That's fine.
All right,
that's fair.
I just want to know, were those guys plumbers? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, they were trash.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Yeah, the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.